The first thing that you get taught about handling objection is rebuttal. Today's video, I'm going to make a complete transformation into your belief when it comes to objection by walking you through the mindset when it comes to handling someone concerned. If you sticking to the end of this video, we're going to give you our exact template, copy and paste template. So as you can see here, there's only 3 variables when it comes to high ticket sale. It's either you, the products and the offer, and the prospect. And we all know that the biggest variable out there is the prospect, because the prospect change each call. You can stay consistently, but you're going to change as well because you're always learning and you're going to be evolving. So your script, your sales, and all that stuff going to change. But your products and your offer should be stay consistent. It should be the same, right? It's going to change once in a while, but your prospects is probably the one that always going to be keep changing. So when it comes to high ticket sales, you have to change your mindset on your perspective about knowing that it's not going to be a sales call. You have to change your mindset about selling, try to sell people, and change that into a clarity call. What your job to do in that call is to get into the conversation, listening, asking questions, and gain clarity on their business, on their life, right? By asking questions, you should help them gain clarity on their end. So it should be a clarity call, and making sales should be a byproduct of that effort. Okay. So once the clarity is reached, you can get clear by hearing it, by asking it, and then you hearing it, and they get clear by saying it. Nothing is more clear when they say it out themselves that they need help, that this, they in a pain point, they at a situation where they need help right now. If you say it to them that say, hey man, you need help, it's not going to be the same as when they say it that I need help, right? It's going to be different. So they have to say it. It has to come from them, and it has to come from their heart, okay? So that's what it is when it comes to the clarity call, not the sales call, okay? And one of the ways we should get clarity about that is by asking them question, and when they have an objection, normally when they seem to be unsure about themselves, we always take charge, be the leader, and throw a question back at them saying that they are the only variable, and make sure change their uncertainty to certainty. That's how to be, taking charge and be a leader. So one of the example is when someone said, oh, I'm going to think about it. What you say is going to be a clarity question, getting to the root of the objection, right? So what do you mean? What do you mean? And can you elaborate on that? It's pretty much like the one thing that help you get to the root of any objection. So I'll think about it. What do you mean? Well, I'm not sure if I have the time and the hour to put into this. How much time do I actually have to put into this, right? So sales, again, is being a leader. You take leads. So once they say something like this, that means they are in the doubt zone. So they are unclear, they are uncertain that they're going to get result from your product, from your program, or from your offer. And if you give them answer, like, look, you're going to put in like 10 hours a day or 10 hours a week on this. It's just confirming on the doubt. You're going to make them more certain by giving them like a direct answer. So an uncertain mind will never buy. So you want to take charge and redirect the question back at them. Well, is it your goal to get to XYZ? How much do you want this? And how much time are you willing to put to get to XYZ? And isn't that why we're in this phone call today? So basically answering a question with a question. So what you can say is, look, this program works, and it's really depend on how much you want this, right? How much you want to get to 20K a month? How much do you want to get to 1 million a year? If they really want it, they put in any time necessary to get to that goal. By asking that specific question, you will help them get clarity. Then when they answer it, they said, oh, I really want this. I'm going to do whatever it takes to go on this. And when they say it, this is when they gain clarity. And they're going to be really, really appreciate you for this. The second example about uncertainty is they not quite sure about you and the program. And it nearly is always about unsuring about themselves, or unsuring about whether they uncertain about themselves or they uncertain about you. So this one is like, I need to speak to my business partner, or I need to speak to my wife about this. And what you say, what do you mean? Well, I'm just not sure if this for me. Is there any guarantee, or is there any refund policy that you have in place to make sure that I'm not taking all the risk here? Well, Jenny, why do you think it's not for you? I mean, I can guarantee that the program worked, and I've seen that it worked before. It worked for myself. Okay. So my question is, why don't you think it worked for you? So again, we redirect the question back to them, because when they have doubt, we actually put it back on them so they can get clear. Okay. So are you the type of person that's going to be putting in the work necessary, take action, implement, and actually ask questions when you need help? So when you ask them that, it's actually this uncertainty come back to them. Now they have to actually question themselves. You got to make sure that if you're absolutely sure on yourself and you're absolutely sure on your program, the only uncertainty and the only variable right now is them. You have to redirect that back into them. Okay. And like I said, once you redirect the uncertainty and all that stuff back to them, and then they are forced to questioning themselves, that's when they actually get clear, and that's when they actually get real on themselves, and they really appreciate you on that, right? So the third thing about the objection is you want to isolate the objection. So this is what happened. What you should do. Aside from all of this as well, on top or before this, you want to isolate the objection. And this is really come down to money and price. High ticket is high ticket. High ticket is a lot of investment. It's big investment. So what you want to do to isolate the objection is by using 3 questions. Okay. Aside from the money, is there any reason why you wouldn't want to do this? Okay. So if I'm going to give you this for free, is there any reason why? Okay. Normally, what we find is that money is never the real objection. It's always something else. It's always whether a lack of trust in you and your products, your brand, or it could be really uncertainty about themselves. So the last 2 examples is really to get clear on themselves. Okay. So second question is it your goal to work with us to get to XYZ? So that's really asking them how certain they are about you, right? So the third question is, what's actually your concern about getting started? So by asking these 3 questions simultaneously, you should be able to get to the root objection. And it's really never about the money, even though if you're selling very high ticket, right? Price is not a money problem. It's always a commitment problem, okay? People that invest 10K in themselves have a certain commitment level than people that invest $500 on themselves, right? People who invest $500, it's just that level. It's different. So if anyone who have not known me yet, my name is Vico Khang from Vico Online Consultant. I run a multi-six-figure marketing agency that serves real estate agents in Australia and New Zealand to get more listing and be more profitable in their business. At the same time, we also an official GoHighlevel partner. We have actually onboarded 200 plus agency owner onto the software at this time of recording. So if you haven't got an account yet, make sure that you actually click the link on the description to make sure that you are actually using our affiliate link to get an account to get that bonus extension when it comes to the free trial. So you're going to get a 30-day free trial when you're actually using our affiliate link. Highlevel itself is originally offer a 14-day free trial, but because we are an official partner with them, you are actually getting the benefit of the 30-day extension when it comes to the free trial, as well as qualify for our bonus gift and our snapshot. If you want to know more detail about the bonus gift and the help and the support, the snapshot that we actually offer for new user, as aka new affiliate that join Highlevel through us, make sure that you also check the link in the description as well. Without further ado, let's get on to the video. Commitment level, right? So this objection question only work if you handle the first part of the call correctly, and they are actually in a place of wanting your offer. So this 3 question would not work unless you position your call and your clarity call in a way that by the end they already wanting your offer, but not yet sold. They just have a few uncertainty and a few doubt here. So that's when that question actually go in and discover the real objection. But it will not work if they not at a place of wanting your offer in the first place. So before we get into that question and that objection handling, you have to make sure that you uncover their pain in the beginning, like their current and biggest pain. You want to uncover their vision and actually take them to the future. What's it feel like? What's it taste like? What's it smell like? And you want to make them see the cost of inaction, the cost of staying at where they're at. What are the costs of staying stuck? while the cost of staying at where you're at. And you want to actually create a doubt, right? Create a doubt of the ability to do it on their own. So Jenny, do you currently have a system in place to consistently generate cold traffic and turning them to a client, right? Create a doubt. Jenny, do you currently have a mentor and a coach right now that are actually gonna be with you every step of the way to get you to XYZ, right? So Jenny, do you currently have a team, a system right now to actually help you get to A, B, and C, right? So you want to create a doubt to make them question themselves, the ability to do it on their own, okay? And once you get that 4-point nailed down in that order, that's when you actually can go back to the objection, and that only can work then. So really, to summarize, you take them through this process from 1, 2, 3, and 4. You go to the objection, isolate the objection. Actually, once you isolate the objection, you want to handle it with certainty, right? And like I said in the beginning, the prospect is always the biggest variable, so the uncertainty always comes from them. If you're certain about yourself and your products, the only uncertainty left here is the prospect. So to actually handle and overcome that, the uncertainty is that you have to redirect the question back at them, because you have to let them know that they are the only variable in this equation. So just to recap, once you get them through their pain, their vision, make them realize the cost of inaction, and you make them question themselves about the doubt and the ability to do it on their own, the only thing left is that you can help them see that your offer can help solve their pain, ensure the doubt, getting them to their vision. And you also want to show them the cost of inaction. So you want to show them that the cost of inaction is actually greater than the cost of your investment. So if the cost of your program or your service and your offer is less than the cost of staying where they're stuck at, they will buy. So this is the process of closing high ticket. Guys, you have made it. Congratulations. You have watched the entire recording and it was not short at all, right? That actually shows how committed you are. So this is my free gift to you. This is going to be our exact script that we actually use to actually enroll our client right now. And it's actually more refined than the one that you see in the call, because we've been refining it since then, right? And we are going to be keeping on refining our sales script, because that's what you should do. So this is my free gift to you, and this document, I'm going to make sure to leave it in the comment below underneath this video. And it's going to be outlined anything from objection handling, pitch offer, the process, the scripts, the framework, and even what to do before the sales call, right? And we're going to be teaching you how to do a false no and deposit and level of different commitment, right? And this is going to be our absolutely free gift to you. Just a quick reminder here, if you are an agency owner, we're offering a free script audit for you to see how we can help change or actually work together in terms of refine your sales process. And if you're a remote sales advisor who looking to partner up or work with a top performing agency who actually get results for real estate agent in Australia, there's a link to also apply to actually work with us. That's going to be processed into application to forward your application. Okay, so this is it, and I'm hoping to see you on the other side. Hey guys, if you enjoy watching the video, make sure that you are also checking out this content right there.